Honest J. Nowak. Oh yeah.
A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to HJN. So for today's episode, I feel like that out of the many subjects that I got here to choose from, there's quite a few that I got on a list on my phone that are somewhat complicated, so they will take me a little while to get to, but in the meantime, with all the spare time that I have to put together, I might as well get to some of the other subjects that I have in mind, be it paper lists or otherwise. So what I'm going to talk about today are poles. Not specifically referring to the North Pole or South Pole, or basically the polarity sort of scale, but I'll specifically be talking about poles in general. The kind of poles that are metallic, used to hold up things like flags, or act as lampposts. The kind of poles that you'd usually see on the streets, sometimes, or near buildings. Buildings that have flags of their own, of course, have their own pole to support them. But I can't say it for sure. With all the things that are going around based on environmental impacts, I got a feeling that poles should be regarded as recyclable material, and maybe the fabrics from the flags themselves. That is, if they're damaged enough, but that's ultimately not the point that I have here to talk about when it comes to poles. Here on HGM, I honestly feel like that poles deserve a little recognition, specifically for the fact that they do in fact encompass hundreds of different types of flags found throughout the world, and they can be seen supporting these flags. But I will say for sure that there's one thing that I'll truly recognize from the fact that poles are around. It's because we, simply put, have all types of ways to hoist up different flags in general. But aside from that, poles have a lot of other usages. They can in fact be used in some equipment, like playgrounds, and a few other things out there. They are essentially hollow or even solid tubes of metal, or at least anything metallic. So, I will say, to conclude, I will just simply say that poles themselves are recognizable no matter which way you look at it. And that's pretty much all that I got here for HJN. But if you want to see more, go down to my channel. Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.